Wait till you see over here. I can't even get in the yard.
Bill Cohen says he's got a big problem, all these tree stumps.
It was $400 on one check, $800 on the other for the 3 trees total. And it was to totally cut them down and remove them.
Since May, Cohen claims he's called the owner of Island's Tree and Landscape Management about once a week.
Even when we've made the arrangements for him to come on certain dates, he will not show.
Cohen admits he has no contract in writing, but says he didn't think he needed one.
Handshake and verbal.
That he'd remove the stumps.
Right, and he begged for the job at the time.
Cohen's neighbor, Pat Sullivan, vouches for him for what that's worth.
You know, he said he would cut down the trees, remove the trees, and take care of the stumps.
Cohen says he paid the $1,200 the day these trees were cut. Later, when the stumps were not removed, he filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau.
We'll check his licensing out. We'll check the company out.
Ross Howard from the Better Business Bureau came to Cohen's house. He says the tree service doesn't have a bad record, but after seeing this, Howard says he will review Cohen's complaint again.
But it's been 3 months, 4 months with a tree in your yard. And that's not a little tree either.
Later, Howard and I both left phone messages for the owner of the tree service, Ron Styliano. It wasn't long before he returned my call.
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about.
He quickly pointed out there was no written contract, asking me where I was getting my information.
Well, on his word and the word of his neighbor.
He told me he'd been to Cohen's home several times, but that Cohen was never there. He also said I should call his lawyer.
What's your attorney's name and his phone number, please?
He never did give me a name or phone number, but said he would come back to Cohen's house under certain conditions.
Okay, he says when you help him out a little bit on the expenses and you are here to open the door, he will come back and complete this. Is that right, Ron? Is that what you just said? He'll come back and get some more wood out. That's what he just said to me. He doesn't have a problem with that, he says.
But I've already paid him to do the job. I'm not going to pay him to do the job again.
So an impasse over what was promised versus what was paid.
It's none of my business? Well, I'm involved because he called me because he said you wouldn't come back to his house. That's the only reason I'm here. So do you believe if you call him that he'll answer you and you'll make an appointment?
No, because we did this 2 weeks ago, and I took off from work and stayed home all day long from sunup to sundown.